Kalen's just, it's just got to mean something to him. He's got to have that drive. And there's times that he looks great, and then there's times he doesn't. They're very inconsistent at times, and those are the things that we got to get away from. And that's kind of been his trademark. And he's got the talent, he's got the tools. Don't get me wrong, but it's you got to have the heart, you got to have the drive, you got to have the want to. This isn't a gimme sport. You got to have some drive about yourself. So he's shown some flashes. I just wish it'd be more than a flash.
How about Sammy 2 years in, 1 year removed from all that he went through?
Well, I think the biggest thing that we're trying to get with Sammy and Taj right now is a great chemistry, and I think that's going to take time. And I really, moving him into the boundary, it's not going to happen right now during spring ball. It's going to take well into summer. It's going to take some hard work with Sammy and Taj and those guys, those receivers, to be on the same page. And we're not there right now. We see spurts, we see flashes, but these guys got a lot of work to do this summer. I mean, all we're doing is preparing them, getting them ready to go, and get some quality reps and finding out those that will and those that won't. But this summer is going to be very critical for this offensive football team, for this team in general.
That isn't a very subtle change, though, is it?
No, that's every summer. That's everybody.
Don't understand like a guy like Sammy who's caught as many passes as he has.
Right. He and Taj, when you're playing that boundary, have got to be on the same page. And how many times that Taj and Nuke were on the same page? Whether it's a back shoulder throw, or throw over the top, whether it's a hitch, whatever it may be, and all that is just a feel for each other, and you do that through repetition. I mean, I'm talking about thousands and thousands of balls being thrown his way this summer. It's going to have to happen.
Why make that move? Why not just keep him at the 2?
Well, I think he provides just a dynamic approach to that boundary. It's going to provide guys that aren't going to be able to play him one-on-one to the boundary. And I think when you do that and you create a too high look, you're able to run the football. It's going to help your run game out down the road. And you're still going to get some one-on-one matchups. And we still have the capability of moving Sammy back to the field if we need to. That's not a problem at all.
So that's essentially just